Well, Doxology family, about 75 years ago, Doxology was planted as a church with a vision to reach a neighborhood. And really from that point on, our desire has been to plant Christ-centered groups of people in every single neighborhood in Fort Worth, so that if a person in Fort Worth woke up and needed someone who genuinely loved Jesus and would really love them in tangible ways, they wouldn't have to get in a car to find a whole group of people like that. And about 7 years ago, that vision took root in planting another congregation that was designed to reach people that Doxology wouldn't ordinarily be able to reach.
And that was Doxology Español, Chris, and I'm really excited because now we are reaching people who speak Spanish, people who prefer to go to churches that speak their language, and that's been amazing. We see people coming to Christ, being saved, trusting Jesus, so it's amazing.
So 75 years ago, 7 years ago, and today we're celebrating another birthday of Doxology Alliance.
About 2 years ago, my family and I and the leadership of the church, we were just praying about where it is that God could be leading us to start this new congregation. At the time, Fort Worth, it was the fastest growing city in the U.S., almost 1,000 people moving here every single week. And one of the areas of the city where they were moving there the fastest was North Fort Worth. And so about a year ago, we were able to plant and start this new congregation in Alliance. And this last year, it's been really incredible and humbling to see what the Lord has done. We've seen people trust Christ. We've seen neighbors catch a vision for how God can use them to reach and influence the people around them for Jesus. And so we just have some stories here that we're going to share with you just so you can celebrate what God has done in us and through this church over the past year.
When we launched our congregation 1 year ago, the children's ministry really existed based on the gracious service of Southwest. So members from Southwest would sign up to come serve in our classes. And that's how I met for the first time Bob and Dale Johnson. When they signed up and we got to talk after the class, I asked them, hey, how did it go? Any feedback? Well, they said it went great. And they were so excited about seeing our congregation grow and the children's ministry grow, they said, can we come back next week? And I said, of course. And Bob and Dale came back the next week, and the next week, and the next week, and they had came back every single week for the greater part of the last year. I was talking to my neighbors who've had 2 kids, a little boy and a little girl, in Bob and Dale's class this whole year. And one Sunday they were trying to decide whether they really wanted to go to church or just kind of stay home. But their kids said, no, Mom, we have to go. We really want to see Dr. Bob and Miss Dale. We want to go to church. So they went to church. And I was so grateful that this environment of being deeply known and loved was really created in our culture at Alliance. And over the past year, I've seen not only Bob and Dale, but also other Southwest members and Alliance volunteers create that culture. And we're so grateful for that partnership.
So there's been lots of great things that have happened in the last year at Alliance, and we're celebrating lots of milestones, whether it's in community groups or in discipleship, in gospel conversations. Really for us, focusing on neighboring, we've just been very strategic in asking people, will you host something? And they're people that they haven't done this before, so they don't know what to do. But they just are willing to say yes to see what God does. Looking back at the year, I would say it's a testament to God's faithfulness, knowing that Alliance was prayed over and planned for many years, and to watch where Alliance was placed and thinking, man, this might be a little arbitrary, but watching God's faithfulness of the people He's brought, the communities that He's allowed us to reach, the people that have moved from Southwest up to Alliance and had been looking for a place like Doxology, to watch that faithfulness has been incredible. It's a testament to who God is. It's a testament that God loves us and that God is for us.
My upbringing embraced Christian values, yet the gospel's true depth eluded me. Lost in worldly desires during college, I grappled with emptiness, motivated by money, pride, and lack of self-control.
I thought I felt genuinely lost.
My next question was, what can I do? What more can I do?
Things don't go away, problems don't go away, but Christ is there.
Oh man, it's just insane to see what God is doing, how He's doing it, and I'm just glad to be part of this.
Yep, me too. Our hope is that this is the first of many more for Doxology Alliance and the third of many more congregations that are all launching people into neighborhoods to help people see and know who Jesus is and what He's like all over our city. So we just wanted to say, Happy birthday, Alliance!